Welcome to Balls and Ballot. It's Calvin the Entertainer. We are back with yet another episode. Today we are joined by Lutaaya Akram, honorable to be. He's aspiring to represent the people of Makindye Ssabagabo. As I said the other week, it's exciting to see the youth taking on the mantle to represent their people, and he's joining the many others that we've had on the show. Welcome to the show, Mr. Akram Lutaaya.
Thank you, my brother Calvin.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
Exciting. First things first, you'll briefly tell us about yourself.
I go by the names of Lutaaya Akram, Omwana wa Ssabagabo. Omwana wa Ssabagabo, it's because I'm born in Ssabagabo. So I've not come from elsewhere to come and, you know. I'm a simple man. I went to school. I did my nursery from Farm Foundation in Ssabagabo. Then I joined Taiba International School from P1 up to S6. I'm a businessman. I have different companies, branding companies, real estate. And yes, this time around I'm coming to politics to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, question is, why are you running on an independent ticket? Because I understand you're running as an independent candidate. In most cases, you'll find people want to align with the political party A or political party B, which comes with some bit of advantage. Why have you decided to take that path?
Well, you know, politics changes. Right now, when you look at politics and you look at the political parties, I think, according to my opinion, people are losing hope in political parties. And I've not really come, actually, I even don't know how much a member of parliament gets. I'm born a leader. So I am trying to build something that is going to stay. I don't want to build my name lying on someone. I want to build my name as Lutaaya Akram because I'm looking at the future. I'm not looking at now. That is one of the reasons why I decided to come independent. I don't disagree with them. I don't disagree with people, but I've tried to build my name in that line. Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Now I need to understand, because you see, you want to represent Makindye Ssabagabo, and as someone who was born in that area, you must be knowing some of the challenges or some of the issues that you feel have been neglected in Makindye Ssabagabo. Could you maybe cite some of those that you would wish to address?
Okay. First of all, the recent census that just happened, they said in Makindye Ssabagabo, the youth, we take 85% in the whole population. Yeah. So that means we are so many. But when I look at my fellow youth, many of them don't have jobs. Though some have even studied, but they are into the crisis of no job, nothing to do. They have lost hope. So some of the reasons why I've come out is to give people hope, because I'm one person who has done everything of mine from scratch. Yeah. And I've come out to give this 85% hope to know that everything is possible. Two, there are also some other things that I would wish to really see that we work on. Yeah. If you look at our current MP, he has not been active on the floor of parliament. Oh, yes. And it's really affecting the constituency. Because if you have an MP who is not active on the floor of parliament, people don't get to know what is happening there. Yeah, yeah. You don't take the voice of the people there. So it's one of the reasons why I've said, no, I have to come. Yeah. Our parents took us to school and they told us we're the future of tomorrow. And we are saying the future is now. Oh, yes. Let me come and see that Makindye Ssabagabo becomes one of the best constituencies. But well, talking about some of the issues that I would really want to see that we work on. One, in the whole country, Makindye Ssabagabo, we have the biggest population. We have about 50,000 people, or 45, something like that. So the population is too much. But when you look at the health sector, we have the biggest we have is an Indeje division. And it is not a hospital, it is just a health center. So some of those things are really hurting me. And I feel if I go there, I can bargain with other people, stakeholders, and we see that we put in more health sectors. When you come into the education sector, we have only 16 government schools in the population of 50,000 people.
That's Makindye Ssabagabo.
Makindye Ssabagabo. So I believe if at all I handle things well with a lot of discipline and, you know, bring out my voice, I believe I can help and we have more government schools.
Now, the current MP for that area, you said that you've not seen him representing or speaking on the floor of Parliament, especially voicing the challenges of the people in Makindye. What do you think needs to be, what can be done better, and what are some of those policies that you intend to introduce, especially for the youth, whom you clearly said the biggest, you know, they constitute the biggest percentage, you know, and of course also the marginalized people of your community?
I believe you can change something. We have seen people in opposition, Semujung and elsewhere, and they have really done something, and their voice is out there, and it is helping the people. So when you talk about the policies that I would really want to bring and help around, and you know, I've been with this youth. I've organized different activities. Sports, I've been involved into sports. Actually, I am the vice chairperson of Chadondo FC.
Hey,
yeah, because of my activities that were happening in the constituency of sports, Mengo said, no, we should give him this place. In that committee, we sit about 30, I mean, we're 34 people. But they said, no, Lutaaya Akram should be the vice chairperson of Chadondo FC.
What? Okay, you know, please carry on.
So, because I've been involved, I've tried to put there and get involved with the youth in those different activities. I believe they have helped me know what is needed. One, as I told you, I need to first give them hope to know that, guys, you can do it. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if you come from a poor family or what, you can still make it and build buildings in Kampala, do different things and make it. One is giving them hope. And I think I'm the best example because I've done everything. They have seen me trying this, doing that, buying ambulance in the constituency, doing that at my age. But, well, one, many people, according to my survey, they have gone to school, but they tell we don't have jobs. Many we have so many factories in the constituency. And I think it is an opportunity that many leaders have not used in the constituency. We have roofings, we have Movit, and so many. So if I would really want to scale, even those who are going to scale them more, get have these other talents, to see that we get these jobs that are for scaling, and create more jobs. For example, we have so many schools in Makindye Ssabagabo, but all of them need textiles equipment. But people come in Chiyembe, they come to NASA to brand and take back the uniforms. But if we make a factory that makes such things, I think the youth can benefit. And we sell to those schools in Makindye Ssabagabo. That was just an example. But there are so many opportunities that I feel. But most, the biggest that I see is skilling them. Even these that have gone to school, even we skill them more and get to have these other talents. And also make sure we talk to those factories that are in Makindye Ssabagabo, those big factories, to make sure our youth are given jobs. We are the first priority.
Now, it takes me to the next question. Of course, with you're running on an independent ticket, and of course, one would wonder, without the backing of a major political party, and you know, campaigns are expensive. So one would wonder how you'll be able to, how would you plan to get resources, you know, to push this campaign?
But you know, Calvin, you know me. You've seen me for about the last 20 years, 15 years. By the way, I was working here. This was my first. I thank these people, they gave me the first opportunity. I was working here. You know my character. I'm a believer. I'm a go-getter.
I know you for being a man of integrity.
Exactly.
For, a man with character that I can say about Mr. Lutaaya Akram here. And also being an entrepreneur. You know, I was seeing some of your work that you were doing at the Winton Road, the company that you were running there. I think it was AK Machines.
AK Machinery. You should come there. It's a big company now.
I will surely come and pay you a visit. But please, may you address that a bit, how you...
you see, first of all, for me, I always work with hope. I have hope. And I started my campaigns, I started my groundwork 5 years back. I've been on ground, pushing in and out. In fact, some people call me a project because they see I try to do this, I do that. But it's just because I love what I'm doing.
And you're young, so someone would want to use that as, you know,
exactly.
He is young. How is he going to?
Yeah, but I'm a hardworking dude, Calvin. Yeah. Everything I'm doing, it's you know. But what I can tell you, people are excited that such a young man has come to that position. Yeah. People are excited in Makindye Ssabagabo. And I can tell you this, many people are willing to mobilize funds for me to run.
Interesting.
Many people
are willing to mobilize.
They are saying, no. This guy has come out at his age and all that. We need to make sure with these ideas and all that, I think it will help the 85% of the youth in Makindye Ssabagabo.
Interesting.
So I'm grateful that people are appreciating and they are like, no, we are going to give you a hand. We are going to make sure you're there. So I can't say that everything I'm using, the little I have, I've been injecting it, and the little I have, I'm going to inject in till the end. But even people are willing to work with me.
So there's no such a thing of backing out along the way. We are going full throttle.
No. Come on, no. Yeah. And we are going to do what it takes to see that we take that seat.
I like that. We still are bold and ballot. Our guest today is Mr. Akram Lutaaya. He's an aspiring MP for Ssabagabo, Makindye. The current MP is Kalwanga.
David Sserukenya.
David Sserukenya.
Yes.
Is that David Sserukenya?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, because they have one similar name.
Oh. Yeah. So David Sserukenya. Mr. Akram is here to take on take you on come this very year. Now we're moving on into some questions here. Received some questions, some feedback here from the people that intend to vote for you.
Yep.
And okay, this is Mumuza. He's asking, how are you? He's actually first saying that thank you for bringing Mr. Akram. And he's saying, how will he handle political pressure and staying true to his values? They say politics, I think, is a dirty game. So how are you going to deal with this?
You see, it is sad that the people that have been there before, they say politics is a dirty game. But I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
I believe politics can be dirty and clean. If you come and tell people that I'm going to work on this well and you don't work on it, that means you're playing it dirty. If you come and say, I'm going to work on that well and you work on it, you're playing it clean.
Yeah. How about these MPs who go to basically to handle deals? We've had politicians who are basically about deals in parliament than representing their people.
Yeah, it is sad, but you see deals are everywhere.
Yeah.
Even in business, there are deals. So I don't know, because I'm not yet there, I don't know those kind of deals. But going to the question you asked, you know, I told you, Calvin, I've not come to try, and I've not come that I'm you know, I just want to be here for just to just try. If they give me, I try. No.
Yeah.
I believe, according to my life, I was the head boy in my nursery school. In my primary school, I was sports prefect. In my secondary school, I became health senator, I became sports senator, I became president. So I believe I'm a leader.
Yeah.
I'm born a leader. And this is a ghost in me. So whatever I'm doing, I look at the consequences. Is this going to help me stay in the game, or it is going to put me out?
Yeah.
If I go into corruption, is it helping me stay in the game, or it's taking me out of the game? So I'm very careful. Even when you look at all the steps I've taken from the time I started, I'm very careful with the steps I've taken. Many people were telling me, why haven't you gone into a political party? Why haven't... No. I really go into something when I believe in it.
Yeah.
I'm not one person who will just go into something because many people are going into it. When you look at the position I'm in, no one is yet coming independent in my constituency.
Yeah. So you're the only...
All of them are into parties and what? Yes, but it's because I drive myself. And I believe there are interests that I want to... I have my interests that I feel those political parties don't have.
What legacy do you hope to leave, and through your lenses, how would you describe success?
Pardon?
What legacy would you want to leave? And through your own lenses, how would you describe success?
Well, I think people are going to be surprised I'm telling them, let them they just try and make that mistake and put me in power. They're going to be surprised. I believe the youth are going to be proud of me. I'm going to make sure I change them. I can't tell them I'm going to make them rich because God is the one who gives richness. But I believe I'm going to change their life by giving them hope, by showing them the right direction. In the area of the youth, I believe I'll do a great job, and I've already done a great job. When you talk about service delivery, I've been involved. I bought an ambulance before I've gone into parliament. I have other things like tents. I give them out for free before I've gone into parliament. So when I go into parliament, what am I going to do? I've built an office in Seguku. I'm not renting. I've built an office for my constituency, for matching, for Makindye Ssabagabo. I call myself for Makindye Ssabagabo. For Makindye Ssabagabo.
How long have you lived in Ssabagabo?
I was born in Ssabagabo.
You were born in Ssabagabo?
Yeah, my parents are there in Bunamaya.
Yeah.
So,
and I know some people ask, you know.
I wouldn't want to.
You wouldn't want to get into that.
My parents, but yes, my dad is Akram Lutaaya. My mom is Hajat Safina Nakaiza. Those are my parents in Lubowa. And they are known in the place. Not known into politics, they're not politicians. I don't have anyone in my family who is a politician.
Who is a politician?
No.
So the first person of the family.
I am attacking my things, struggling my way. Yeah. But in the things I've done already now, I've left a legacy there. Already, before going into parliament.
You're setting the right
I've not seen a member of parliament who has built offices. I've not seen that yet. I've built offices. I'm going to open them. I'll call you when I'm opening them.
Looking forward.
I'm going to open them soon. And why have I said that? People sometimes, when people need the member of parliament, they know where to find him. Whether I'm there or not, they know where to come and get those services.
Okay. Finally, the issue of drug abuse. This is affecting people, many young people, you know, of your age, of my age. And some of them, they will tell you it's as a reason, it's because of different reasons. Reason A, B, C, you know.
That problem is everywhere.
Yeah.
In schools, homes. And it is sad, we have lost so many of our youth in that area. Some have lost their minds. Some have gone. I have people I studied with that lost their lives because of drugs. So it is sad. But, and that's why I said, if you have a population in a constituency that carries 85% and they tell you 85% are the youth, that means they need to get someone that can inspire them to do the right things. And that's why I told you that, first of all, giving them hope, because many of them become idle. And when they are idle, they end up going into such activities, peer pressure. And that is why I've tried to organize so many activities like sports, because we organize those things not for only because we love the game so much, but we want to keep them busy. To get when someone is busy, there are so many things they can't do. But because they are idle, lack of employment, lack of this, they end up going into that.
And there is reminds me of that saying, the idle mind is the devil's advocate.
Exactly. But there are some that have passed the line. Now those ones, we need to do a rehab system whereby we help them. If we can do one in Makindye Ssabagabo, it would be great. We help them. We have so many ghettos there that can be, you know, we have different talks. Go and talk to them, tell them how, you know, we sensitize them and help them out. I think we can do it. I see things getting better if they, at all they make a good choice.
Nice. What are your final remarks or message abantu ba Makindye Ssabagabo message yesembayo as we wrapping up this?
Well, I think my message will be general. I encourage the youth to attack. Let's go into politics because it's the foundation of everything. Let's go into politics, but with discipline. It's very important because we have lost it in that area. We have come, but the discipline is really it is going to destroy us. Let's come into politics. It's the foundation of everything. Let's try to get involved in different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the people of Makindye Ssabagabo, you're blessed. You're blessed to have Akram Lutaaya. I'm coming, and I believe I'm going to win.
Yeah.
I promise you, I won't disappoint you. I'll do the best to see that I change the constituency. And I thank all the MPs that have been there, all the leaders that have been there. They have done something. Even David Silke, he has contributed something. But we see, or we feel,
you deserve better.
We deserve better.
All right. Mr. Akram Lutaaya, it's been nice catching up with you on Bold and Ballot, and we wish you well ahead of the elections.
Thank you so much.
And that is it for our episode on Bold and Ballot. We'll see you next week, same time, same channel. That is Magic 1 HD. Have yourselves a lovely evening.
Thank you.